and just sort those by number. Now, the next thing we're going to do is sort by color. Now, that may seem very easy with a deck of cards. Well, it is actually. It probably is because we're dealing with red and black. But that's okay if that's easier, because trust me, it's okay because of where we're going with this game. So then I would see you take black and red. So I see you taking black and red. And then we're just gonna also sort these. Now, what I will say, and I appreciate Laura just brought this up. I've got them right here.
Yeah.
You can use a deck of Uno cards as well. So you can use the numbers and the colors with a deck of Uno cards. I've got a deck of Rook cards that's going to have numbers and colors. Look around your house. Look around if you're able to get cards. When we're sorting the Quitch cards that we use, we would sort those by number. It's got numbers 1 through 8, and it has letters A through H on it. The same thing with Blink. So keep in mind when I'm saying we're sorting cards by number, it can be any cards that you have in the house. We're just focusing a lot today on a deck of cards because we would be here all day sorting. But you know, you're wanting things for your kids to do all day, right? So this is a great thing. So super fun having them sort them by the characteristics on the card. So if you do have Blink cards, you're going to have 6 different colors with Blink. With Uno, you're going to have 4 different colors. With a deck of cards, like we said, you have 2 colors. So then I see you putting your cards down and sorting by color. And as you've heard me say, we're always going to say what you're their voice. So when they're saying it, you say what they're doing. And it's amazing how we'll have some kiddos start using more language. It just happens all the time. Okay, so let's go ahead and sort by color. Y'all ready? Now, I will say you can do it taking turns, or you can divide the deck in half and race. So if you've got somebody there with you and you want to race, we'll do it. And you can time yourself as well to see if you can beat your last time. Okay, you ready? So I'm just going to use a deck of cards. So I'm just going to say, oh, black on black, red on red, black on black, red on red, red on red, black on black, red on red, red on red, black on black, red on red, red on red, red on red, black on black, red on red, black on black, black on black, red on red, black on black, black on black, black on black, red on red, black on black, red on red, red on red, black on black, red on red, black on black, red on red, black on black, black on black, red on red, black on black, black on black, red on red. How's everybody doing? Did everybody get your cards sorted? I hope you were able to do that. And if you've got students, and let's say you're going against somebody and they still have cards in their hand and you got done, then say, hey, give me some of those. Let me help you finish. Let's do this together. That's some of my favorite words. The next thing we would do is sort by shape. And with your deck of cards, there are the 4 shapes that you heard us talking about with tic-tac-toe. And these are universal shapes for the most part. I was reading that certain countries, you know, when it's translated into your language, it's a little different. But we have our diamonds, and then we have our hearts, our spades, and our clubs. And I like to use the real name for a deck of cards because that's what it's called. It's universal that way. Now, if you happen to have Blink, and Blink now has a new deck, and you're using your Blink cards, yes, these are typically stars, and now we have circles and diamonds, and then they now gave us an X, and then we still have triangles, and we still have lightning. And so you could sort those by those shapes. But like I said, for the purposes today, everybody's not going to be able to order Blink or Uno, but you could then sort your Uno cards by color as well. Or the Uno doesn't. Now, I will say all the Uno cards don't have a shape. However, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Uno, an extra Uno set that I have is Uno Baby Animals. So on the Uno Baby Animals, if you happen to have a family that has them, well, I have a little kitty cat. So I can sort these by animals. I can also sort these by the accessory. The cat has a bow. I have a turtle who has a top hat. I have a pig who also is wearing a bow. I have a bear who's wearing a hat. So I could sort these by hats. I could sort these by animals. I have a little hedgehog with a scarf, a dog with glasses. So if you happen to have another deck of cards that has another characteristic that can be sorted, absolutely pull that in to doing your sorting. Okay? So basically, then what we would do is take our cards and sort our deck of cards by our shape. So I hope everybody has some down. Do y'all have it down? A diamond, a heart, a club, and a spade? So if you do, let's just go ahead and sort our cards. Let's do these together. So spade on spade, heart on heart, diamond on diamond, spade on spade, club on club, diamond on diamond, club on club, hearts on hearts, spades on spades, spade on spade, heart on heart, club on club, diamond on diamond, diamond on diamond, diamond on diamond, club on club, heart on heart, heart on heart, club on club, spade on spade, diamond on diamond, club on club, spade on spade, spade on spade. And if the student, I will tell you, if your student says, oh, club on club, you're going to say, oh, check. I try to avoid saying no, wrong, but just to say, oh, check that. Oh, spade on spade, club on club, club on club, club on club, spade on spade, diamond on diamond, heart on heart, diamond on diamond, heart on heart, heart on heart. Okay, now that's our sorting lesson, and sorting is just a lot of fun. We've had students take different, maybe they take different plates or different trays or different boxes and even sort things, or we'll have parents tell us all the time, oh, I went in my child's room and now they're sorting all their toys, or they're sorting different things, and it generalizes over to everyday life, which can actually help with some organizational skills. Yeah, and the students will tell you if you make an error. Yeah, and we love to say check. Check is like my favorite word with students. Now, the next thing you're going to see is taking turns, and that is our next game. And I like to think of taking turns as a game. And whenever you hear me say that in Equipping Minds, you know it just got a little more challenging. So the reason we were sorting by number and color and suit is because now this is what I see us doing. And let me give this a shuffle because I have my suits together. And oh, shuffling is another great little skill for your kids to work on those fine motor skills, and just, you know, if they don't shuffle perfectly, that's fine. If you remember how we all first shuffled, it was, you know, challenging, but then how proud we were when we finally figured it out how to shuffle. So it's a great time to work on that. Okay, here we go. Now, tell me the number you see. 6. The color you see. Red. The shape you see. Clubs. Okay, the number. 7. The color. Red. The shape. Clubs. Okay, so now I'm going to make this a little bit easier. You ready? So let me show you. Okay, let's do this. So number 9, black, hearts. Now try to do it without me prompting you. 9, red, clubs. 2, black, spades. 8, red, spades. 8, black, hearts. 7, red, spades. Okay, how'd you do with that? Was that challenging? Okay, I took that at a nice pace, and people will ask me all the time, why do you use that order? In English, we use the order because that's how we talk. 2 red hearts, 2 green apples. And the other thing you can do is literally even have them look at a single card and say 7 red hearts, 8 red hearts, 9 black spades. And y'all, that can be harder than you think it is when you're trying to get that sequence out. Okay, so now that was a working memory exercise, by the way. So a lot of times, I will tell you, when I do that with parents, when I do that with teachers, I might go at a little faster pace, and everybody in the room is like, whoa, wait a minute, and having a hard time keeping up with that pattern. You may have some students who start out strong, but then the longer they have to go for that sustained attention, they start making an error. And if they do, this is how you handle it. This is a crucial part to watch right now. So this is what I will do if they misspeak. So let's say we're doing it and they say 5, 3. That is 3. If this is 5, whose turn is it? Oh, red. Yes. Hearts. 6, black, red. And I might just pause and not even say anything, but just wait and see if they check it. And if they don't, I'll say, well, it is red, but if this was black, whose turn is it? Oh, diamonds. Okay, good thinking. Okay, so every time I need to say check or hey, stop and think, and then they correct, I'm always like, hey, good thinking. I like how you're thinking. Nicely done. Because it's hard to keep this in mind. Okay, so we're now going to learn how to play Blink with a deck of cards, and it can be done. I've been doing it this whole last week, had a student do this, a couple of them do it this morning. So what I see you doing is we're going to take our deck of cards and we're going to put down 2 cards face up. Okay? So we're going to have, I see 2 cards face up. And then we're going to take, I'm going to take 5 cards and lay them down. Okay? And then we can discard if we can match the number or the shape. We're not going to do color. If we did color, y'all, we'd just be doing red on red, black on black, red on red, black on black, because it's a deck of cards. So we're just going to do shape and number. So I would look at this and I could say, oh, I see 3 on 3. I see diamond on diamond. I see clubs on clubs, clubs on clubs, diamonds on diamonds. Okay, and y'all go ahead and put your cards down. Go ahead and try playing. If you don't have cards, look up here. You're going to check numbers and shapes. Okay, you ready? Okay, I see 4 on 4. I see clubs on clubs. I see 5 on 5. And then I'm checking my number and my shape, and I cannot play. Checking my number and shape, and I cannot play. Okay. So I'm looking, and I still cannot play. And if that happens, go ahead and grab the next card, which I did. Now, if you're playing with 2 people, that's probably not going to happen. So I get my next card and I can play spade on spade. I see, oh, 9 on 9. I see club on clubs. I see 5 on 5. I see spade on spade. I see spade on spade. I see club on club. Okay, so everybody keep trying this one. Okay, I see, oh, club on club. I see spade on spade. That allows me to play 6 on 6. Heart on heart. Hearts on hearts. Hearts on hearts. Okay. So I hope everybody's seen how you can do that, and we can actually play Blink with a deck of cards. It is possible. So I will tell you, it's been so much fun for me to stretch myself, because having to say, really, if all you have at home is a deck of cards, okay, what can we do? And it is a great thing that we build so much on numbers in the Equipping Minds program.